The Famous Brown TV show will hit you like a soul explosion. Can you dig it? Soul classic. Solid Gold Soul. If you live and breathe Solid Gold Soul, don't miss The Famous Brown TV show. Saturdays at 2 a.m., Sundays at 3 a.m. on CW Richmond. You never know who you're going to see on The Famous Brown TV show. Saturdays at 2 a.m., Sundays at 3 a.m. on CW 65. The Famous Brown TV show.
Hey, welcome to tonight's show. I'm Preston Brown. This is the Famous Brown TV show, and we want to thank you for watching tonight, and we want to take the time to thank everybody that listens to our radio show. And for those that don't know, we do a radio show every Saturday night on 101.3 FM, 990 AM, and it's from 8 o'clock till 10 o'clock. And now we're negotiating to do a gospel show on Sundays from 1 o'clock till 3 o'clock. And we'll tell you more about that, and we hope that we get all the details worked out and we can come on, real soon. But that's in the making right now. But tonight we got a great show for you tonight. We got some great videos, and tonight I want to take a few moments tonight and talk about the casino. We're in the final moments of the casino. It's in the General Assembly in the House, and I want to let you hear from a couple people tonight, and they'll talk to you about the difficulty that they're having trying to bring this casino here, and some of the economic development that Richmond will lose out on if this deal doesn't materialize. They had 5 cities that they picked to allow to have casinos. It was Norfolk, Portsmouth, Danville, Briscoe, and Richmond. Richmond was the only one fighting. All the other cities passed it, and they're already working on building it, and Richmond is going back and forth arguing because the politicians don't get along. And you'll hear more about that tonight. But right now, let's get to our first video, and it's called Country Living with Stan Butler, right here on the Famous Brown TV show. I'm Preston Brown. Nobody gets down like Famous Brown. Be right back.
Down in the country, down in the country, baby, down in the country, we love to party in the country. They say we like hot fish and some are good cold beer. They say y'all people love to party down here, down here. They say you like collard greens and some stewed pig ears. They say y'all people love to party down here, down here. You can find a good jump everywhere you go. While in the country down along the road. See, y'all don't know what in the hell y'all come to do. They got a gin and juice and stunk a liquor too. Down in the country, you come to have a good time. In the country, down in the country, we having a party. We love to party in the country. Well, I just got off of work and I'm mighty tired, but I wouldn't take
Healthcare Staffing of America is looking for heroes just like you. We're now hiring LPNs, RNs, and CNAs. Apply today at 804-597-0123. Full-time, part-time, and per diem shifts available. Weekly and overtime pay. Daily restrictions apply. Plus quarterly bonuses. Health, dental, and vision insurance included. Plus a whole lot more. Healthcare Staffing of America. 804-597-0123. Or go to Healthcare Staffing of America.
The COVID-19 pandemic has had a major effect on our lives. Many of us are facing challenges that can be stressful, overwhelming, and cause strong emotions in adults, and especially among children with behavior challenges. Call Metropolitan Day Counseling Services to get your child's school year and your family back on track. Don't delay. Call Ms. Thomas today, 804-321-2595. Metropolitan Day Counseling, where eagles soar. 804-321-2595.
Okay, I just want to take a break right now, and I want to share with you a video with Miss Kathy Hughes, and she just talking straight from her heart, and how people are lying, and some other things to keep the casino from coming here that will help a lot of people. I'll be right back. Here's Kathy Hughes on the Famous Brown TV show.
Why are you out here marching around? But I've never had people lie on my efforts the way they are in Richmond. Can you help me better understand this, Gary?
In my 35 years of civil rights work with Attorney Oliver Hill, Governor Doug Wilder, and Reverend Jesse Jackson Sr., and Dr. Dorothy Height, the Negroes in Richmond are the most peculiar in the nation. Okay, that's on the black side.
Why do you say that?
On the white side, the American empire in many ways was built out of Virginia, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And the white aristocracy in Richmond and in Virginia have one thing in common. They do not support black ownership or strong black leadership. And the combination between the white power structure and those who would take 30 pieces of silver to follow them, of which Carter G. Woodson wrote in his book, The Miseducation of the Negro, based on Virginia black people, proves to be a very peculiar place. And so as a native, I recognize it. And you as an international business leader coming to Richmond, you would think that black and white people would embrace what you represent. And yet we have to fight every day. But at the end of the day, we will win because our cause is righteous.
Amen. All right. Yeah, it's bothered me very much because I've never had people just openly lie about the situation. You know, this isn't going to produce jobs. Well, what, they think I'm going to wave a magic wand and a building's going to go up? Okay, I need 3,000 construction workers to build the structure. They think that it's just going to be on a robot automation system and run its own self. I need 1,500 workers to run the casino and spa. And yet they're saying, oh, she's lying about the number of jobs. She's lying about the $500 million. On Tuesday, when the referendum passes, Alfred and I have 30 days to cough up $25 million for the mayor to use at his own discretion. We're recommending that he spend it in South Richmond.
Yes.
Okay, we're asking. Okay. I don't even have a hole in the ground, and I'm paying the mayor $25 million up front to use to help this city, to show that our heart is in the right place. Our commitment is there for the people. But this message seems to be going right over the heads of a lot of educated black folks in Richmond.
I am convinced that this is ground zero to the American empire. If we can crack the code here in Richmond, then there's life for us around the nation.
This is the last battle, the last challenge.
This is the last battle of the Confederacy and the ideology that holds that the false notion of white supremacy and the false notion of black inferiority. And once again, in Dr. Carter G. Woodson's book, remember he said, black folk in Virginia, they don't have to be told to go to the back door. Because where there's no back door, they will carve one for themselves.
Well, our top 3 craft beer cities in the country, all of it subsidized. Okay, the football team from Washington came down here, got a deal with the city. We are using
500,000 per year.
Thank you. We are using all of our money from Urban One. The money the King Tut and the rest of my hardworking staff members have generated. Not one penny, not one stoplight, not one toilet stool, not one hole in the ground is being financed by the taxpayers of this city. I'm paying for everything, and you got opposition?
Entertainment complex. Here's what's coming, Preston. They got 3 or 4 or 5-star hotels coming here. We don't have a hotel here that's a star, much less 5. You got entertainment coming with 3,500 seats for church conventions. It's almost like going to MGM up north where you can have your own MGM down here. Then they got stores that you can go shopping in. They got trails for horseback riding. I mean, for blacks, whites, any color. It's a resort. So it's not just the casino. You want to gamble, fine. You're probably doing it anyway, but you don't have to go there. It's so many other things that are available. Jobs, the average income will be $50,000 a year. You ain't getting that now. It's too much money that this city will lose that they may never get back because Joe and Jennifer, the fighting Joe and Jennifer are fighting for the wrong reason, and the city will lose money. And they'll go down in history as being the 2 senators that are voting against Richmond getting over $25 million now. I'm not talking about after the casino is built. I'm talking about now. We're going to lose. Now, I don't even live in the city. My business is in the city, but my heart is for Richmond. I grew up in Richmond. I was raised up in Creighton Court, so I know the hood. I came from the hood, but my mentality is that we still need to grow as a city because we stand to lose money. Who's giving away money now?
Yeah,
money, you got to pay it back.
Yeah, let people
We're
know.
not even borrowing any money.
Yeah, let people know who Jennifer. You saying Jennifer? Some people may not know who you're talking about.
Yes, Jennifer McSellen. She
Senator.
and Joe seem to be. Yes,
She's a senator.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
but there are numbers. There's some flyers are going on. If you want to know more about this situation, Hawks Barbecue got flyers there. Pastor Winfrey, he has flyers at his church because we only have like a week and a half to really turn this thing around for the city to get this money. I'm not getting any money out of the deal. I'm throwing money into it because I want to see Richmond prosper. I want to see the city grow. Whatever's going on between Joe and the mayor needs to stay between them two. If it was something where the city was not going to lose, then that's something else. But they're going to lose. As a result of this, if these votes are not getting any time, if they don't vote for the casino, Richmond going to lose millions and millions of dollars, not just in tax money, but in jobs. Contractors looking for work. Guess what? They're going to be behind contractors to build the casino and the one entertainment complex. No one else is offering them any jobs anywhere. I'm saying all this because I don't stand to gain anything but my heart is for Richmond, and I win when everybody else wins, and I want to see us as a group, as a family, as a people, as citizens, to win this thing and get this opportunity to come here. Kathy Hughes doesn't have to come here. She has enough money to go anywhere in the country she want to go to. She's got the money. She's offering all this. She don't even live here.
Right.
She don't even, she has reference that, but her heart is for Richmond. They're going to have 5 radio stations, a TV station. All this going to be right here in Richmond, right off of 95.
Yeah, they can't.
I'm excited
they can't see
because
it.
no one else offering. We said, Preston?
They don't see it. All the opportunity.
Well, I don't see it in that.
Yeah, they don't see it. All this opportunity, and they want to fuss and fight. So
they got a week and a half to stop fussing and fighting and get the votes. And we need votes. We need them to change the direction that they're going in and vote for the city of Richmond, or both Joe and Jennifer going to be known as the 2 senators who voted against Richmond getting multi-million-dollar contracts and $1 million in tax money and $25 million immediately. We're talking about the African-American cemeteries. Now, I got grandparents who were buried there because you couldn't go to Oakwood. It wasn't for blacks. Well, that's got to be cleaned up. And, we got situations on the table now to fund that. You got the Armstrong Walker Classic. You got a lot of different functions that can come as a result of $25 million. African American Museum, they couldn't finish that because the money wasn't there. Well, guess what? It's going to be there. We need to pull together the city, call these senators, go down there to the state capitol and call them. The numbers going to be on flyers and let them know you want them to vote for the one entertainment complex, not just the casino. One entertainment complex which consists of all I just talked about.
Well, you know what?
Richmond got a chance to be on top.
I couldn't say it no better.
Thank you.
You did a great job.
That's the way you had me say it. But I'm excited, Preston.
Yeah,
I am. And
me
look,
too.
Let me say something. I appreciate you using your time, and I'm sure Kathy do, and all of us who are for Richmond at large. We appreciate you using your time, your radio station. You're not being paid a dime to do this, so you're not choosing back and forth. But Preston, your business has always been in Richmond.
Yeah,
and we need to give back. We need to give back.
I pay to be here. I pay to be here, and I don't work for the station. I pay to be here, and nobody offered me a dime. But you know, I want it here in Richmond.
Yes,
and not only because of the economics that it brings. I gamble, and I don't want to keep driving all the way up to MGM or Horseshoe or Maryland Live or Atlantic City to gamble. I want to gamble right here at home.
Yeah. So. And it's not just for gamblers. That's the other part.
Yeah, there's other part.
Gamblers can choose to stay here. But look at the church. We can't even have a decent act to come to Richmond because they have no place to go that they can park and be seated in the same area. We have no 5-star hotels here. We probably got a half a star, if anything. Yeah. They're bringing 2 to 3 5-star hotels here with restaurants and shopping areas. This could be our own resort right here in Richmond, Virginia.
You got that right.
City can have it. We can have it too. Right. Jet stop Joe and Jennifer and Dickory. The mayor can't do no more. He's not blocking anything. Whatever went on between him and Joe is done. He can't change that. But Richmond stand to lose if Joe don't do what he got to do now. He has a chance to do it. Jennifer got a chance to do it. Vote yes for to have this one entertainment center here, and their names will go down as being contributors to Richmond's greatest asset.
You got that right.
The whole one entertainment center, or they'll go down as being blocking it.
But what we need people to do that's listening. We want you to call your council representative and tell them to go down to the General Assembly and let them know that they want the casino. So everybody, call any representative that you know and tell them we want.
Well, they can call Joe directly. They can call Jennifer directly.
They can, but we need to get those council representatives off their butt too.
Well, the council's already voted yes. They can help.
They voted.
Joe.
They voted.
Right.
Yeah, they voted, but they need to do a little bit more.
Yes, I agree, Preston.
Okay.
I agree.
I'm with you on it. All right. Appreciate that, Mr. Hawks Barbecue. I want my barbecue.
You got it. You got it, my friend, always.
Melvin Crawley, Hawks Barbecue, and get to your representative to tell them to get to their representative at the General Assembly and tell them to fight for one time in their life. Fight for us.
Preston, 1 second, and I appreciate it. Okay. Let me give you the numbers now. Folks, write this phone number down. You can call yourself.
Hold on. Give me the number. All right. I'm ready.
804-698-7509. That's for Senator McClellan. Joe's number.
Okay, go ahead.
698-7509. Gotcha. And Joe Morris's number is 804-737-1626. They can call them direct. Burn their phones up. Okay. So they got to get the other phone system and let them know you want this one entertainment complex to be in Richmond. You want it in here now. You got a week and a half to get it done.
Appreciate it.
Preston, I appreciate you. God bless you, my friend.
Call me next week.
Richmond. Saturday, March 12th. You're going to want to be in the house as DSP Entertainment proudly presents It's Spring into Spring Southern Soul Concert Series, starring national and Southern Soul recording artist Sir Jonathan Burton. He's coming Saturday, March 12th to the venue AK, located at 1802 Belt Boulevard. DSP Entertainment presents one of Southern Soul's brightest stars, Sir Jonathan Burton, performing his Southern Soul chart topper, as well as songs from his upcoming CD, Me, Myself, My Guitar, and I. Doors open at 8 p.m., showtime's at 9. It's Sir Jonathan Burton live on stage Saturday, March 12th at the venue AK, 1802 Belt Boulevard, Richmond, Virginia. Also on the show, it's Lady Fon Fon, DJ Drew on the ones and twos. For information, call 804-481-0318. Get there early, $10 donation.
Healthcare Staffing of America is looking for heroes just like you. We're now hiring LPNs, RNs, and CNAs. Apply today at 804-597-0123. Full-time, part-time, and per diem shifts available. Weekly and overtime pay. Daily restrictions apply. Plus quarterly bonuses. Health, dental, and vision insurance included. Plus a whole lot more. Healthcare Staffing of America. 804-597-0123. Or go to Healthcare Staffing of America.
The COVID-19 pandemic has had a major effect on our lives. Many of us are facing challenges that can be stressful, overwhelming, and cause strong emotions in adults, and especially among children with behavior challenges. Call Metropolitan Day Counseling Services to get your child's school year and your family back on track. Don't delay. Call Ms. Thomas today, 804-321-2595. Metropolitan Day Counseling, where eagles soar. 804-321-2595.
World Famous Brown, let's get it.
World Famous Brown, second time around.
Second time.
With a brand new single. Featuring the one and only Sir Jonathan Burton.
That's me.
Holding down that track.
That's what I do.
He and I want to take you to the top of the world.
Top of the world, baby.
Take you places that you've never been before. Give you the love that keeps you coming back for more. I wanna make you feel it, baby. On top of the world. Kiss you 'cause I miss you like I've never done before. Return the love I wanna give you even more. I wanna make you feel it, baby. Girl, you make me feel like I'm on top of the world.
World Famous Brown.
First time I saw you, I was under your spell.
Under your spell.
Your sister didn't like
No,
me,
no,
but you handled it well. Your daddy couldn't
you
stand
couldn't
me.
stand me.
Mama thought I was a fool.
I was a fool.
They all agreed last family reunion. I was a fool in love with you. You've been so good to me, better than I've been to myself.
Better than I've been to myself.
Girl, keep on loving
Don't
me.
stop.
I don't need nobody else. Let me thank you for the sunshine that you bring into my life. Big ups to my baby mama. Our future looking mighty bright.
Take you places that you've never been before. Give you the love that keeps you coming back for more. I wanna make you feel it, baby. On top of the world. Kiss you 'cause I miss you like I've never done before. Return the love I wanna give you even more. I wanna make you feel it, baby. You make me feel like I'm on top of the world, baby.
Never thought I'd find somebody like you.
Somebody like
Who said a good woman is hard to find? I knew when I met you. It was so plain to see. You were the one for me. Girl of my dreams, my beauty queen. You've been so good to me, better than I've been to myself.
better than I've been to myself.
Girl, keep on loving me. I don't want nobody else.
Love nobody
Let me thank you for the sunshine that you bring into our lives. Girl, you so good to me. One day I want to make you my wife.
Take you places that you've never been before. Give you good love, keep you coming back for more. I wanna make you feel, baby, on top of the world. Get you 'cause I miss you like I've never done before. Return the love, I wanna give you even more. I wanna make you feel it, baby. You make me feel like I'm on top of the world.
It's got to be funky.
I wanna make you feel it, baby.
Once again, you gotta go.
We like to thank y'all folks for stepping in. We make things sweet, tell your neighbors and your friends. We'll have the music, your favorite videos. You might not even see yourself on the famous Brown Show. Tell everybody, hey, Preston's getting down. Nobody gets down like the famous Brown. Nobody gets down. Nobody gets down like famous Brown.
Famous Brown TV show.
Nobody gets down. It's famous Brown. Famous Brown. He's got the funk. He's got the jazz. Hip hop and R&B. The show has got class. He's got the music you love to hear. Tell everybody next week we'll be right here. Nobody gets